I've been to the Dead Sea, the Red Sea, now I'm here at the Black Sea. I seem to be on a bit of a roll this year, and it's beautiful. I'm here in Bulgaria, and here in the morning the sun is shining, the beach is beautiful. It's a little bit too early in the season to go swimming, but a nice stroll along the beach with friends is always something that's desirable. Why is it called the Black Sea? Origins of names are often difficult to work out, but if you look back in history, one of the reasons for calling it the Black Sea before the time of the Greeks was that this was seen as a very dangerous sea. It was difficult to navigate, and even if you were navigating it, you came along the coast and the tribes were not that friendly, and so it got this kind of title. Some people think it's also related to the fact that the top surface of this sea is flush with fish. You can get some really good fish here, but you go down 100-150 meters and what at the top is fairly clean water, fairly fresh water. The salt content is quite low because the Danube and many other rivers are flowing into it. But you go down deeper and it becomes very, very salty, actually with a lot of sulfur in it. So below 150 meters, there's almost nothing but bacteria living down there. And so in that sense, it's black. If your ship sinks and goes down there, it's going to get covered by a black sludge. But I like the kind of inhospitable thing back then, because when the Greeks came and their navigation improved, the whole culture of the Black Sea changed and it became a very hospitable place. And that's true right through to today. You can walk along here, you will make friends. You'll meet the Bulgarian people, you will make friends. And what once was maybe seen as inhospitable is now for many a holiday resort, or a place to work, or a place to have a home. And even here, I'm actually here at a Bulgarian media academy doing some training, and here I've met some really, really lovely people, especially some young people. I met a girl, Elena, yesterday, who was a heavy metal headbanger in a sense, and she enjoyed it. She had very good friends, she was in a band in that lifestyle, until a friend of hers who is a Christian invited her to come to her church. And she came, and it was actually for a birthday party. It was nothing particularly special, and she found that people were so friendly, the hospitality was so good, that when I met her this weekend, she was standing at the front with a group of singers in the praise and worship team, singing her heart out, now not for heavy metal, but for God. And I've heard many stories like that this weekend. Young people that, in a world that is kind of maybe going away from the idea of God, have discovered that God is actually something central to them. Hospitality, something really important, something that the Apostle Paul emphasized when he said, even though he was very proud of being a Jew and being a Hebrew of the Hebrews, said, I will become all things to all men, so that by all means I may save a few. And these young people in a society here in Bulgaria, where even though it's an Orthodox culture, less and less people are actually interested in God, these passionate young people have come together this weekend to talk about social media, to talk about film and radio and television, and different ways where through their hospitality, an inhospitable place that doesn't like God anymore can get a picture that God is the hospitable God. God is the God who cares. God is the God that wants you to be a part of his family. And as I walk along this beach with friends, enjoying the view, I can think that we are friends together with a God that wants to be friends with us.